All right, guys. Hey, I'm back, and we got something from Stat Gear in the Monthly Knife Club Standard name brand knife subscription. It's early in the morning. It actually took me a little bit to get all that out. So we've seen the Ausus a couple times in a couple different. We looked at the Ausus alone. It came in another box or something. I like the Ausus. And this says Ausus Slim. Stat Gear has put out some cool stuff, and I've liked it. I like what Stat Gear has. Now, this is the Ausus Slim. I don't know how that's different. It also says reverse tanto, which is a different blade shape than the Ausus I'm familiar with. So, like, I've been waiting to open this up to do it on camera. I wanted to do it, live with you guys, so you can catch my true reactions. It's got some specs on the back of the box we can look at, and D2 liner lock. Caution blade is extremely sharp. Well, we shall see, won't we? Let's see what we got here on the card. It doesn't give us like a range, but anyway. Does it not have a weight? It has a weight on here, right? Didn't it? Yeah, weight 4.5. Okay, this is a weird card. I don't know why it's strange. Let's just get into it. This looks different. It's a different kind of shape. Oh man, I wish I had. I'm gonna have to throw a picture of the Ausus in here so that we can compare and contrast. So it's going to look different a bit than the folded. It's smooth G10. I mean, it is just machined flat. We've got our deep carry clip that you can switch left to. No, you can't. I take it back. It's milled on this side. You can't switch it. I feel like I should just. I like that blade. This is an entirely different knife. Just pouring out with the oils. Now they say the Ausus Slim, but this is like a whole different blade shape and a whole different knife and everything. It's a comfortable little knife. A little blocky, but I like it. I love the blade. A reverse tanto and a sheep's foot. Those are my blade weaknesses. Let's just get that. I think we have to test out their extremely sharp claim up front. Okay. Oh, I was hitting the choil there. All right, that's my fault. It does cut very smoothly. Minimal effort to get it through the paper. All right, that's cool. Now, some of you are maybe thinking, where have I seen that before? Reverse tanto blade shape is very big with Warren Osborne. So you might be thinking Benchmade 940, Benchmade 810, Benchmade 950, and some of his other Benchmade designs too. Those are just the ones that come to my mind right away. He's got, and then his other, his personal designs. But that's a great blade shape. I love it. I love how much cutting surface you have. I'm not a big fan of the coating. I'm guessing that's not a PVD or a DLC or a Cerakote. It's probably just a painted on coating. But the knife itself is, it doesn't seem too bad. Skeletonized liners save you a little bit of weight there. Smooth G10, I guess it looks cool and it feels kind of nice, but ultimately, what does that get you in terms of use? Great, you got a slick, slippery knife in your hands. Awesome. Jimping up there really doesn't do much because it's all rounded off. I think the concept of this knife is okay. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I'm not. I'm feeling really let down in the handle, is what it is. The contouring, is okay. It has the potential to be a very comfortable knife, but then you have this very blocky design. Some texturing or anything, like even so, a micarta, even if it was smooth like this, a micarta would give you some grip. But just this smooth G10 is like, how is that holding your hand in place? How is that helping you get a grip on the knife? Well, the answer is it's not. It doesn't. That's the answer. Definitely could get behind this blade. Shiny black coating, I'm not going to take it like, I'm not going to have to sneak up on anybody with it, but it's just not what I like. Like, I'll probably do is just put my own little, I'll grind a light pattern into it, into the G10 to give it some bite and some grip. I'll probably Cerakote something a little flatter onto the blade, and in the clip too, and then I'll have something that I feel like I can hold on to a little bit better, that wants to stay in my hand a little more. I might. So yeah, you have a little bit of like a 45 degree here, but this edge is just a real hard edge. I understand where they were going with this knife. Me personally, and once again, who am I? No one. I'm no one. But I personally don't feel like they got there. I feel like there's ways to go with this knife. I feel like this could be a really great knife. I feel like I could love this knife, a few steps down the road. But it needs to take some steps down the road. So you might see this knife again after I do just a little customizing. Now, again, am I saying like, oh, these guys screwed up? No, I'm not. This is the way they chose to do the knife. I'm sure there are folks that really like this knife. I'm just not that happy with it. I'm not. And I love what Monthly Knife Club puts out there, 85-90% of the time. But it's just, to me, this one missed the mark. But again, I'll say it one more time. Who am I? Nobody. I'm one guy in the knife world. I just great action. We got that going for us. And again, I love a lot of what Stat Gear has put out previously. Just this one's not doing it for me. But I can imagine. Let me hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Oh, of course, now I've told you all the things I think maybe should be improved. But without me already poo-pooing all over, what do you guys think? Poo-pooing. What do you guys think? Plus, they said tan, and this is definitely brown. What do you guys think of this knife? Would you carry it? Are there improvements that you would make or changes you would make? Or do you think I'm just like, nah, shut up, dude, this knife's fine? What do you think? It's still just weeping oil out of the pivot. Definitely, I think has potential, and I'm going to work on it. For my taste. But I really am curious to see thoughts for all of you guys. Would you carry it straight out of the box? Would you want to make some changes to it? What do you think? So please let me know what it is that you think, and then we can have a fun discussion. I bet there are a lot of people that really like this knife, as is them. Willing to bet. So there's your standard name brand for November. You're probably going to see this slightly after November, just with the timing of when it arrived and all that. But anyway. So go check out Monthly Knife Club, though, because I always put their link in the video description, so you can see all the different. I mean, they have so many different subscriptions, so many products that they put out. It's crazy. But go check it out, and remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll be back again real soon.